Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode of the Red Devils Rebuild, the Manchester United save on Football Manager Mobile 19. Today we have an away game in the Premier League against West Ham United and a home game in the Champions League first knockout rounds against Shaktar Donetsk. Quickly, just go ahead and take a look at the league table before we get into this game at Upton Park against West Ham. After 25 games, there's 13 games remaining in the Premier League season. Manchester United are on 56 points. 3 points adrift to Tottenham, who are on 59 at the top of the league. 4 points ahead of Liverpool, who are on 52 and third. And we are 9 points ahead of Chelsea, who are just outside the Champions League places in fifth. We take a look at the bottom of the table. Watford, Huddersfield and Cardiff are stranded down there. But we'll quickly go ahead and look at our stats. Top goal scorer is Marcus Rashford. Juan Mata's got the most assists. I've kind of decided that I probably will be selling on Juan Mata at the end of the season. It's because we've just brought in Wilfried Zaha from Crystal Palace, and Juan Mata's 30, so potentially Mata will be sold at the end of this season. But we quickly take a look at Rashford. There, he's averaging 7, and his goals is history: 11 and 25 for Marcus Rashford and 2 assists. So he's involved in 13 goals in 25 matches. That's good for Rashford. It's not too bad. He's doing alright. Okay, so the team is set for the West Ham game. We have David De Gea in goal, back four, Tierney, Lindelof, Milito and Wan-Bissaka. Pogba and McTominay in midfield. Martial, Pereira and Wilfried Zaha behind Marcus Rashford. Up front on the bench we have Sergio Romero, Bailly, Dalot, Herrera, Lingard, Greenwood and Wilson. Harry Maguire missed out today. He's only 96% fit, so we're not going to risk Maguire with the Champions League game coming up. So Lindelof is in for Maguire. Who else misses out today? That's about it, really. Pretty much full strength side apart from Harry Maguire at centre back is missing. So here we go. United versus West Ham at Upton Park in the Premier League. We've still only lost one match this season, which was against Chelsea, all the way back. I think it was the 25th of August. It was definitely before. It was definitely towards the end of August. So we are now in just the start of February now. So we've not lost for a while. Wilfried Zaha on attack for Manchester United gets a cross in, but it's cut out by the centre back for West Ham. Their attack goes nowhere. Martial, Tierney out wide. He's had a good start to his Manchester United career. Pereira with the shot. Quickly go and take a look at Kieran Tierney's average since joining from Celtic: 7.37, 7.8, 7.87. But Kieran Tierney at left back signed for 29 million pounds from Celtic in the January transfer window. He's had a good start to his career at Old Trafford. Rashford with the corner whips it in, cleared again easily. Didn't get it past the first man there, Marcus Rashford. Pereira, Pogba, Martial, Pereira. Oh, and that was Rashford again with another shot easily saved by the West Ham keeper. Wan-Bissaka there having trouble clearing the ball, but Wan-Bissaka now all the way on the left hand side with a throw in. Pogba, McTominay nearly scored. Obviously Scott McTominay scored an absolute screamer for Manchester United in the league on the Monday Night Football last night against Arsenal. He couldn't do the same here. Half time at Upton Park, it is West Ham United 0, Manchester United 0. Nobody is really standing out. All 6s and 7s in there. Let's have a quick look at the overview. We've had 6 shots and 3 on target. West Ham are yet to test our defence. We've had 61% possession. So the first 45, Manchester United dominated. It seems to be a reoccurring theme this season that we can't convert our dominance into as many goals as we would like. Tottenham are way ahead. We quickly look at Tottenham's goals for column. Tottenham have scored 54, Manchester United have scored 33. Less goals than any other team in the top 5. Brighton have scored 33 goals and they are down in 6. What teams on the bottom? We've got a solid defence, so they conceded 9 in 26, but the goals for column, we signed Callum Wilson from Bournemouth as a potential extra goal scorer, and it's just not massively worked out for Callum so far. Mason Green was obviously only 17. He's chipped in with a couple here and there, but we can't rely on a 17-year-old to get the bulk of a title challenging campaign up and running. Pereira, Zaha nearly scores there, puts it wide of the post. Wilfried Zaha. we will quickly go in and make a few changes. If we win this game, that'll put a level on points with Spurs, and they're yet to play. So this is 3 points that we could really do with here at Upton Park today. Anybody struggling for fitness? Rashford's not doing super great. We'll bring on Wilson for Rashford. Jesse Lingard for Pereira. And out of Zaha and Martial, who's struggling. Any? Zaha 88, Martial 87. So we'll bring on Mason Greenwood for Anthony Martial. Can you play? We'll put Zaha on the left, Lingard in the middle, Greenwood on the right, and Callum Wilson up front for the last 20 minutes here at Upton Park. Try and grab a goal and really put the pressure on Spurs going into the last 10 games of this league season. Lingard and Callum Wilson scores after coming off the bench, set up by Zaha, I think. No, it was set up by Jesse Lingard. Another substitute here today at Upton Park. West Ham 0, Manchester United 1. Kieran Tierney looks to be in trouble. He picks up a yellow card with just over 4 minutes to go. West Ham have still not had a shot yet. We've had 16 shots today, only 5 on target and only the 1 goal after 81 minutes from the guy from the South Coast, signed from Bournemouth, Callum Wilson. That should take us there. No, level, yeah, so there you go, level on points with Tottenham, 4 points clear of Liverpool in third. Spurs, of course, ahead on goal difference, as we mentioned earlier. So the more goals we can score, it could come down to that at the end of the season. The way it's going at the moment with these two teams, at West Ham are on the top. There's 4 minutes added on. Oh, and De Gea with a crucial save there. And again, David De Gea, absolute rocking this goal for Manchester United this season. Callum Wilson, Pogba, Milito. They come United again, Pogba, Zaha, Wilson. And I think Wilson was fouled, and United have got a free kick on the edge of the box. Jesse Lingard to take it, and it doesn't come to anything in the end. Kieran Tierney clears it up, Lindelof to Milito, McTominay, Pogba. Come on, there's a minute to go now. Can United hold on? Wan-Bissaka, Greenwood, Lingard, Wan-Bissaka, Greenwood combining well down that right hand side, and Jesse Lingard's fouled, and there's a few seconds to go, and United have got a free kick. And West Ham on the counter, but it's cleared by Milito, and it's all over at the London Stadium. I was actually saying Upton Park, wasn't I? West Ham United 0, Manchester United 1. Callum Wilson deservedly man of the match. Only a couple of 8 ratings in that team. Kieran Tierney had an 8, and Lindelof, who came in for Maguire, also had an 8. But Callum Wilson, the star man there for Manchester United, making it 1-0 at the London Stadium. United go level on points with Tottenham on 59 after 26 matches. Tottenham still yet to play this weekend, but that was fantastic. Joint top of the table now with Tottenham. Tottenham drew 3-3 at Wolves, still stay top of the league by a point. We did win 3-0 at home to Brighton in the league, and we beat Brentford 1-0 at home in the 5th round of the FA Cup with a goal from James Garner and a man of the match performance from Garner as well. But Jesse Lingard did pick up an injury. Where's Lingard? He picked up an injury on the 83rd minute. So Lingard did have a bit of an injury. If we quickly take a look at the league table. So it puts us, in fact, Tottenham have not played yet. They are 2 points behind. When do Spurs play there? Well, Tottenham got a game in hand. United 2 points clear. The draw has been made for the 6th round of the FA Cup. Manchester United will play at home to Swansea on the 17th of March. That's another favourable draw there in the FA Cup. And Wilfried Zaha he's out for a couple of days after he damaged his shoulder in training. Eddie Howe has left Bournemouth. Here we go. That's a very odd one. Eddie Howe leaves Bournemouth to join Torino as their new manager. It's a very odd decision for Eddie Howe. Can we look at the league table? Premier League. So Bournemouth, they're hovering above the relegation zone. They're in a 14th position, 30 points, but they're 12 points clear of the bottom 3. So why is Eddie Howe going to Torino in February? Okay, so the team to face Shaktar the next in the Champions League is David De Gea in goal, back four of Tierney, Milito, Maguire and Wan-Bissaka, Pogba and McTominay in midfield, Martial, Pereira and Chong behind Marcus Rashford up front. There's a couple of, obviously Zaha's injured, Jesse Lingard's injured, Mason Greenwood is only 85% fit, James Garner is only 95% fit after he scored in the other game, and you've got Shaw, Ashley Young and Eric Bailly who don't make the bench. So that is the team for Shaktar Donetsk in the first knockout round of the Champions League first leg at Old Trafford. So United then setting up well, pretty much our standard team apart from Zaha, who would have started today. But United got a free kick inside the first minute. Wan-Bissaka with the throw on the right hand side whips it into Marcus Rashford, who scores the goal from Aaron Wan-Bissaka's pass. Manchester United won it up inside the first minute here at Old Trafford. Fantastic stop, Wan-Bissaka with a foul there. Midway in the United half, free kick to Shaktar. Whipped in and easily cleared there by McTominay, I think that was. So another free kick now, Shaktar on the edge of the D. Easily cleared by Milito into Rashford. Rashford's on the counter attack, passes it back to Anthony Martial, who puts it into Pogba. Pereira. Pogba again makes it 2-0 at Old Trafford. 13 minutes in, United are 2-0 up. Goals from Rashford and Martial. And Martial again coming forward now. Dispossessed on the edge of the box. Is it going to be a penalty or a free kick? Free kick on the edge of the box. And it is it Martial taking the free kick? It's Chong with a free kick. Can't beat his first man. Tierney into Pogba, I think that was. We're 2-0 up in 13 minutes. Absolute flyer of a start for Manchester United. A couple of goals are very welcome indeed. We're not scoring a ton of goals. We're just not conceding very many, which is that'll do. Tommy there on a good attack. Rashford back to Milito. Pogba. Rashford. Pogba. Oh, so Rashford on the edge of that one. Nearly made it free. We've not even played 25 minutes yet. Milito, Tierney. Martial. Another chance for Rashford. How many chances have we had in his first half? We've already had 7 attempts, 4 on target. Rashford with a corner. What happened there? Looks like it's a penalty to United. Paul Pogba to take the spot kick. And Pogba scores. I don't know why we didn't see that penalty, but United are 3-0 up. 2 goals for Pogba, 1 for Rashford. 3-0 up in 34 minutes here at Old Trafford against Shaktar Donetsk in the knockout stages of the Champions League. Fantastic first half by the Reds. And we're just continuing our good run of form. We've not lost, but in the league we've not lost since the defeat to Chelsea in August. We've lost to Bayern Munich in the 5th group game, because we changed the team, because we thought we were home and dry, but we lost to Munich. But what can you do? Wan-Bissaka looking for Chong, Pogba nearly on a hat-trick there. 3-0 up with half an hour to go. We might look at making a few changes. Pogba, Martial, Rashford is fouled on the edge of the box. Free kick to Manchester United then. On the hour mark, that was Pereira, and it's in again. Chong makes it 4, assisted from Marcus Rashford, so we will make some changes. 4-0 up now. You would think that's the tie done. So you just want to take off really. I mean, Chong is probably the least fit, but he's the one that isn't going to probably play so much. We'll bring Mata on for Martial. Wilson on for Rashford, and who else can we give a run out? We'll give Delo half an hour right back in replace of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, just to give Delo some more Champions League game time, give Wan-Bissaka a rest, ready for the busy last couple of months of the season. And Shaktar are on the attack. There's only 5 minutes to go, and they have scored in the 86th minute. Shaktar pull an away goal back at Old Trafford. Pogba, Milito and De Gea combining to make an absolute mess of that. Chong, can he get it's a free kick United now into injury time at the end of the game. Mata with a free kick straight at the keeper. With a nice pink shirt on there, that's interesting. But Shaktar again coming forward with number 88. Come on, ref, there can't be long left now, surely. Then we saw all of Manchester United win 4-1 at Shaktar. Shame we didn't get that clean sheet. They scored their goal in the 87th minute. But as you can see, we have more shots on target, more possession. 2 goals for Paul Pogba as well, who still wants to leave the club. He's not happy that we stopped him joining Barcelona at the start of the season. I mean, we're not looking at selling Pogba. Then we've got Paul Pogba, 2 goals and 9 rating, man of the match. Chong had a good game as well. Marcus Rashford up front bagged himself a goal, and Wan-Bissaka, who did have an 8 rating, who came off on the hour mark for Delo, just to give him a bit of a break. So now we've got a 4-1 win in the first leg of this knockout game. My voice is going there. Let's take a look at those. Dortmund beat PSV 2-0 in the other game. Wilfried Zaha has resumed full training after his shoulder injury. Quickly take a look at that. So he will be available for the Carabao Cup final against Manchester City. So that will be our next game. It will only be a 1-game episode then. Man United versus Manchester City at Wembley in the Carabao Cup final. Thank you very much for watching this video. Pop a like on it for me, I really appreciate that. And subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. And we will catch you in the next one for the Carabao Cup final in the Manchester derby against Manchester City at Wembley. See you then.